Hello everyone, welcome back to Mafia Central, and today we're going to be doing a full-size map breakdown, and I cannot wait, my friends, to do this video because this is pretty interesting to see how big the map is in Mafia 3, so make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and there's going to be a bunch more Mafia content. So without further ado, my friends, let's jump in to the breakdown.
The west of the city is vibrant Rey Hall, which is home to Lincoln and his surrogate family before they are betrayed by the Italian mob. Eventually, the Hollow is taken over by the Dixie mob.
So the very first district we see is kind of a really black district. There's a lot of black people, which is a very unfortunate time for black people back then in the 1960s. But you can definitely see there's a lot of black people about here, and it's going to be really interesting to see how when you go through districts is how everything just changes and how people's attitude and stuff changes. I think, in my opinion, it's going to be interesting to see how gameplay works. You see, there's a lot of churches, warm hearts, warm souls, and it's just really interesting to see that kind of thing. And yeah, I think it really interesting how the gameplay works. And you can also see another indicating that this is a black district, and obviously, I don't think any white people are going to be allowed there. But you can just see the environment. But yes, my friends, this is, you know, just this district, the Rey Hall. So yes, let's jump into the next one. Here we go.
To the north of the city is majestic Frisco Fields with its manicured lawns and mansions. This is also where the Marcano family is partnered with the racist Southern Union and cooks PCP at the local university.
Now, just seeing this one, it looks really cool because I'm wondering if we're ever gonna own this mansion in this district. It's gonna be really interesting to see if we own this mansion and if we actually can take it over, whoever owns it. That will be pretty cool to see in the game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out. This district, well, it kind of got me by surprise. It actually looks like LA. Actually looks like Vinewood Hills from Grand Theft Auto 5, and that is really interesting in how that one works, because it does look like a Vinewood Hills. You see just the road there to our right, and it just looks like you're going to go up to the Hollywood sign from GTA 5. So I'm really looking forward to visiting this district. It looks like more the rich district that you can go to. And yes, the next picture, well, you can kind of see here that it just looks like a park. The white building behind it just looks like a museum, in my opinion. It looks really interesting, but it is a park. It definitely looks like a park, and it just looks really cool, and I can't wait to just explore the details and just the landmarks, I guess, from the game. So yes, you know, I just I really want to see what that you know, white building is behind there. I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna move on to the next district now, and we'll see what's up with it. So let's go.
And of course, in the center of the city is the historic French Ward, a constant party run by Sal Marcano's brother, known around town as Uncle Lou. But it's Lou who deals smack and provides high-class call girls to wealthy VIPs throughout the iconic district.
Well, here we have an interesting one. This obviously is the center of the city. As we can see, it's kind of like a church behind there, that big white thing there. We just have like a little park in the middle with a horse, and that is quite interesting to see. So yeah, we have that. I mean, it looks like a normal picture. I mean, there's nothing too exciting about this one, except it just looks really detailed and looks really good. And I just can't wait to just explore the game itself. Not, you know, just pick up the game to take over mob families and everything like that. Just to actually explore the game. Anyway, it actually looks like this district is going to be the district where we have to take over nightclubs, and it just looks like the district that has the most fun, and just it's going to be absolutely chaotic when we get there. This one, however, this picture is really interesting. What got me is that there's actually gameplay showing us off this district, obviously because it is the center of New Orleans, or New Orleans, not how sure you say it. Let me know in the comments section below how you say it, even so you can't pronounce it in the comment section below. But I really want to know, is it New Orleans or New Orleans? But this, my friends, is a very interesting picture because we actually get to see some gameplay of near the same bit, and I can actually show you guys what I mean in just a minute, but you can just see that there's a lot of changes here. There's not many black people around here, so you can kind of see how the environment changes as you go to district. But my friends, as you can see, we see gameplay here from exactly nearly the same place. I think it is exactly the same place actually, and you can see this oh, that woman's actually walking away. She's obviously scared of us. She knows us. It's probably because we're black, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. Anyway, you can definitely see the environment here and how it changes gameplay, and it looks really interesting. And this obviously is filled with nightclubs, and you can just see that everything just changes here, and you can just see all the nightclubs, and wow, it just looks really good. We have a church behind there, and just the attention to detail has been really good, and I just love the cars in the game as well. So yes, that is a very interesting picture if you ask me, and I can't wait to explore the city and also explore outside of the map and all the other districts too. But as you can see, we actually see some gameplay for that. This one, my friends, actually caught my eye as the LA walk. I'm not sure, it looks like you're going down a pier, but you're not. It just looks really familiar from GTA 5. I don't know the location, but you can see it's Bourbon City there, and it looks really interesting to see what that kind of shows us. But you can see the white building there that we saw a few minutes ago. But this one, my friends, is just houses and a residential area, so it's really nothing special, but it looks really cool to visit. Anyway, friends, this is actually the whole map.
Let's take a look at just a few of the varied districts in New Bordeaux and what lurks beneath the surface and in the back alleys of the city. Our reimagined version of New Orleans is made up of 10 districts, each with its own distinct flavor.
So let's just quickly slow that down. As you can see, we're entering the city here, and as you can see Pointe Verdun and Frisco Fields. Now, my friends, this is very interesting because obviously entering the city, we have Pointe Verdun. Not sure how you say that word, if I'm getting it right or not, but then we have Frisco Fields. That one is really interesting. I don't know how much we'll be visiting these districts, but I think I will definitely be going to these districts and just exploring, because exploring is fun. Anyway, we move on to French Ward and Downtown. Really weird names, and Thick 4 Harbour, which is really interesting, and we have South Downs as well, my friends, which is interesting. So I think the Thick 4 Harbour is the industrial area, and then French Ward and Downtown are just more, you know, the main things that we'll be visiting in my opinion. But we can see here we've got South Downs Row. Can I just mention that we actually have a middle island on its own that hasn't been named, so maybe something will go down there, or we'll be dumping bodies there. I'm not sure what that is all about, but I think it will play a part in Mafia 3. Anyway, you can see here that we have Berkeley Mills and Rey Hall, which was the district more for black people, because obviously in the 1960s it was a very hard time for them, which is very unfortunate. And then we can see that we have the swamp area, which is Bayou Phantom. So that is really interesting there, and that's interesting. So those are all the districts, and you can see, I think the swamp area is going to be a really interesting area. But anyway, friends, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, because there's going to be a bunch more Mafia 3 videos. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Until friends, goodbye.